I've been a real estate agent since 2002. And if I had to start over again right now in 2026, I'd do almost everything differently. My goal would be this: collapsing timeframes. Because the shortcuts are clearer now than ever before, and I'm about to show you exactly what they are. See, most agents waste years trying to figure out this business on their own. If I had to do it again, I would make these 5 decisions early on in my career that would save me time, money, and a boatload of frustration. If you're new here, my name is Liam Swords. I'm a full-time real estate agent right now in the trenches, just like you. And a big part of what I do is helping agents avoid these mistakes that quietly cost you years of progress. This video isn't just about theory. It's based upon what I've seen work over the past 2+ decades of selling residential real estate. So let's get into it right now. The first thing I do is I join a team, but only the right kind of team. Now, this might sound controversial, but the first thing would be legit, join a team. Now be careful on what team. Every team wants to hire new agents because they're just gonna make an override on it. So you wanna find a team that treats the real estate practice like a sales business, not a hobby. So here are some things you wanna look for. Do they have strong outbound lead generation? Do they have daily repetitions on real estate sales conversations? Is there clear accountability and mentorship in the team? And the fourth being, is there real administrative support? You don't want to be doing a bunch of paperwork. You need to be having as many active conversations with potential buyers or sellers. The goal isn't comfortable. The goal is compressing of learning and collapsing timeframes. If you can do 24 to 40 deals in your first 12 to 18 months, handling real clients, dealing with real objections, real negotiation, the experience is absolutely priceless. And honestly, who cares if you have to give up 50% of the money coming in? You're buying speed, skill, and confidence. Too many agents just want the freedom and 100% of what they make before they've actually learned and earned the skill. I'd stay on that team until I proved to myself that I could consistently create business. Oh, and quick, by the way, I'm currently building a community for realtors just like you who want to scale their business, buy back their time, and build something that is predictable year over year. So you're not stuck on this hamster wheel, white knuckling every month. No fluff, no generic advice. If that sounds like something you'd like to be a part of it, check out the link below. All right, back to it. Number 2, once you got the team organized and you're starting to trend well on your own, doing that 24 deal plus, I joined a cloud-based brokerage. Once I had momentum, I'd leave that team and join a cloud-based high split brokerage. And just to be clear, this is not a plug with the current brokerage I'm with. I've been with national brands. I've owned my own brokerage, ran that for 8 years, and I've evaluated every option available out there. This is where the math finally makes sense. Here's the reality in 2026. Clients do not choose the logo that you work for. They choose you, your reputation, and your brand. You build a trust. Cloud brokerages give you that. Lower fees, the ability to earn most of that back, if not all of it in stock, more flexibility, and usually these cloud-based brokerages are publicly traded company. So you're paying less fees and you're getting the potential override and increase with free stock you're getting. Like, what beats that? I know big brands feel safe early on and you have that big protection blanket around you because you can use the word, we sell these amount of houses. But as you're starting to do 20 to 30 to 40 deals, you don't need that anymore. People want to work with you, not with the Remax, Century 21, Coldwell Banker, these other big brands. I'll give you a short example. I left my big company back in 2013. I had 27 listings back in 2013. I went to each and every one of my sellers to cancel the listings. This was before DocuSign and AuthentiSign. Yes, we used to use pen and ink and have to fax these back and forth. So as I was meeting with my clients, I would ask them, oh, by the way, who do I work for? A quarter said Remax, a quarter said Coldwell Banker, a quarter said Keller Williams, and a quarter said Century 21. I didn't work for any of those companies. But what it proved to me is no one knew who I worked for. I was the brand and you are the brand as well. You do not need the big bricks and mortars. Trust me. Once you know how to generate clients, and I'm going to teach you how to do that, you can keep more of your commission, become more of a serious advantage. The third thing I do if I were to start over again is I'd hire a coach earlier than it feels comfortable. This is a non-negotiable. I resisted coaching early on. When I finally committed, everything changed. The reason is simple. A good coach doesn't just teach you what to do. They keep you doing it when motivation wears off. When choosing a coach, I look for these characteristics. Number one, a skill-based coach. Number two, someone who sharpens the axe as well. They're in the game, working in the trenches like you. There's so many coaches out there that haven't sold real estate in like 35 or 40 years, yet they're still championing all of these ways to sell real estate. I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of a conflict of interest. Be sure to find out when is the last time that coach actually sold real estate. Make sure you're hiring someone that is actually in the sales business, not just in the coaching business. Don't get caught up with that hype coach or influencer or motivational coach. You need that skill-based coach, someone who's really good at sales, conversion, negotiation, decision-making under pressure, and most importantly, accountability. When you leave a team, you lose structure, you lose urgency, and you lose visibility. A great coach recreates that environment without taking your commission. That's not an expense. It's simply an insurance plan. The fourth thing I do is I'd hire an assistant way sooner. Most agents wait too long to hire help. I did. If I started again, I would hire an assistant as soon as cash flow allowed, and I do it intentionally. Their role would be paperwork, scheduling, follow-ups, and transaction coordination. Eventually, I'd license that admin so they could handle showings for me, offers, inspections, and talking about the deal itself. As licensed realtors, we can talk about anything and everything. Most specifically, we can talk about price. Admin can't officially direct or talk about price. Now, some do, and I would discourage that. We got to follow the rules here, folks. So if your admin is licensed, they can do all of the things you can do. Best thing to do is find out what your hourly rate is. And here's something where people get confused. Oh, I don't have an hourly rate. Yes, you do. Everyone does. Find out how much you made last year. Take a look at your tax return. Say it's $100,000. Divide that by 2,000. That proves that your hourly rate is $50 an hour. So figure out what jobs you're doing and what jobs you can pass off to an admin who you're paying less than $50 an hour. It's the easiest way. It will free you up to focus on one major thing: client acquisition. Your income doesn't grow from being busy. It grows from doing the right work consistently, day in and day out. And number 5, my bonus one, I'd build a client for life program from day one. This is the biggest mistake I see agents making. They close a deal, they disappear. If I started in 2026, I would build my client for life system immediately. That means structured follow-ups, regular value-based touch points, and annual check-ins. Education, not just promotion, because the cheapest lead you will ever get in real estate is a past client or referral. Trust me, I spend thousands of dollars every single month on top of funnel cold leads to constantly be adding in to our database. But the best leads ever are the referrals coming in from past clients. One deal should turn into 5 to 10 more opportunities over the next decade. That's how you stabilize your income. That's how you stop white knuckling it and getting off the hamster wheel. If you want a predictable, unstoppable business, you need to have a program where you're constantly nurturing your database. On my team, I connect with every single one of my clients 23 times a year. Let me break it out for you. I have a monthly newsletter that goes out each month, so there's 12 touch points. We have a Home by Design magazine. It goes out bi-monthly, so 6 times a year. Birthday. We always send a $10 Starbucks gift certificate on our client's birthday. Home anniversary, we recognize it. Doesn't matter if you bought the house last year or 15 years ago. I reach out to my clients every single year and I provide them a CMA, a short comparative market analysis with a CTA, call to action, that if they would like something more specific to their neighborhood, I would be happy to do that. It's a great opportunity to get the conversation going. The next is fall giveaway. So usually before Thanksgiving, the weekend before, we deliver pumpkins. Our clients absolutely love it. It's festive, it's twofold. They can have it for Thanksgiving and they can have it for upcoming Halloween. For the holidays, we give a handwritten card to all of our clients and we make a donation on their behalf to a local food shelter. And in the springtime, before Easter, we give out fresh maple syrup. And you know what? To make this easy for you guys, if you're having trouble taking these notes, below in the description, I have a PDF of my entire system. There's no opt-in. You can download it and start using it right now. So in closing, if I started my real estate business in 2026, I would not try and be clever. I'd simply be disciplined. I'd join a team to build the skills. Once I was doing at least 24 deals per year, I would move to a cloud-based brokerage to protect my profit. I would hire a coach right out of the gate once I moved to the cloud-based brokerage to structure growth and have accountability. Then I would hire an assistant to buy back my time and build a client for life engine from day one. See, real estate rewards simplicity executed consistently day in and day out. I'm curious, drop a comment below and tell me where you're at in your business right now. And if this has helped, be sure to click the link below and sign up for my real estate community. I'm leaving lots of really good nuggets in there to help you scale your business to next level. And last, if you're serious, and I mean serious, about growing your real estate business, make sure you check out my next video right here, where I've linked a video on how you can save 10 plus hours per week using ChatGPT as a real estate agent.